In this runner overview, we'll be going over the current world record holder, bryonato. Bryonato was seeded into Group A as the #1 seed and came out of his group in first place with no losses whatsoever. bryonato, as mentioned, is the current 80% world record holder with a personal best of 1 hour 17 minutes and 39 seconds. Bry's performance in the group stage was fantastic, not only going undefeated, but putting up incredibly competitive times in the process. As the current world record holder, bryonato obviously has a lot of eyes on him to potentially win this tournament. We'll have to see if he can place better than 4th place this time around, and who knows, even though he's said he'll be satisfied with 4th place, maybe there's that part of him that wants that little bit more. We'll have to see if bryonato can be the one to take the tournament this time around. This runner overview is about our resident Abyss 1 enjoyer, GoviS. GoviS was seeded first into Group K and is exiting that group first with an 8-1 win-loss record. GoviS' leaderboard position is 13th with a personal best of 120.19. GoviS, as a runner, is always an individual to watch out for, finishing 9th last year at Mach 1 March and holding several second place IL times as well as the Abyss 1 world record. GoviS is a proven player and deserving of respect. With the talent pool this year around, we shall see if GoviS can repeat or beat his placing from last year.
Best one I ever had.
With that, we are gaming.
What is up, everybody? We are back with GoviS versus Bry, and let me tell you, we got a little bit of a sneak peek on the practice streams here. They are both hot right now.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Zephyr? What do you think about this?
It's hot and steamy, and I am ready.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's all I can say, really.
All right, Viz, do you want to help get everybody going?
Yeah, okay.
A little different from previous matches. We're quad casting. 4 people on comms, not including me. I'll interject every once in a while. But I'm the one driving, so it is what it is.
We're all in the back, just sort of.
Yeah, we
shouting at each other.
all of us were like, well, we have to watch this match, and so here we all are.
That was actually the debate.
Shug keeps hitting me.
Alright, so our players, are you feeling about ready for picks and bans? Are you a little...
I mean, y'all can do, I'm ready to go whenever, but if y'all want to, I mean, it's the last match of the day, so if y'all want to do some lead-in or whatever, or drop some
fanfare,
lore, you know, some fanfare. I'm pretty much an open book right now. I'll do whatever y'all want.
All right, well, let's just go down the line of people, Fluffy. You can do whatever you want here.
So I want to just reiterate what I said during the commercial break, but I will reiterate again. So this is the first match in losers that we are doing that will determine the first person who will exist in top 8 winners or losers round 6. The winner of this will move on to the top 8 placing, and I do not have it right now because they've been closed just a second. But the winner of this will move on to face either Multimiller or whoever moves on between whatever shoe and the winner of Cash and Bumpkin. So that match still has to play. On the other side of things, Skeleton Jelly versus Jeff will determine one, and Next Racer versus Clork as well.
I can't believe Jeff can get top 8, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, Jeff is.
Listen, like, this is all respect to Skies. We thought Skies was the dark horse of the tournament when it was Jeff all along.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
There was a darker horse. It turns out their name was Jeff.
There was a darker horse, and that horse was named Jeff.
We thought the dark horse's shadow was just a shadow. Actually, it was Jeff.
Oh gosh.
All right.
That was my little bit.
Yeah, that was Fluffy's little tidbit of information here, and I mean, I'm just so excited to be here as a ghost, commentating over my arch nemesis and our good friend bryonato. Arch nemesis not being named, being the one that's over there on the right side of the screen.
I thought you lost the name.
What? I mean, I lost a name, but I'm not gonna say his name. Come on now.
Oh, okay, all right.
They stole your
You're
name.
just
I'm not
sold-
giving them the satisfaction.
The satisfaction.
Yeah, come on now. We gotta have some self-respect in this town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like we've got the obvious like top seed of the tournament around here, kicking around these pods, but GoviS is playing a little bit hot, if I do say so myself. If they were playing hot, what was I doing? Yeah, so that's Mike's current feelings. Shug, you have anything to interject before we get it going? And Zephyr as well?
So, you know, a big one for me is I've been talking a lot about how good I think Bry's been playing all week. And going into this
Step versus Reg, whatever the fuck
despite from the Reg set. But, you know, even good players have one-offs. And I think I've been really impressed with the bulk of what we've seen from them. That being said, I've watched and run and seen enough GoviS runs to know that sometimes GoviS just busts out this like different person, and I mean we can see it in half of their IL times. So I'm like really excited, and I think this is one of the best possible matches we could have to close out the day, because these are just very explosive players.
I think what I'd want to add is Bry obviously being such a big part of the community. You've helped in a lot of the routing, a lot of the skips, and obviously watching your streams, you put in so much practice into them. I can't say how much practice GoviS has done, because I don't know how much practice GoviS has done for each individual level, but it's one of those things where it's experience versus not a dark horse, but not someone who needs to be shunted off to the side, because GoviS is here. GoviS is one game away from reaching top 8 losers bracket, which is nothing to shrug off. So
Crazy to think that this is where we are now, right?
This is
72 players, and we're down to, you know, just over 8. And
The
all
field's
of these
just too skilled.
I was joking about this last night actually in the practice room, that we hit like, you know, when we hit round 2 of bracket, we had 25 top 10 players in the bracket still. Like that's what it felt like, because the level of competition as soon as you got out of round 1 in bracket, just, oh my god, it was terrifying. And here we are, just the best of the best, and some people we expect to see and some people we didn't. It's man, Titanfall has just come so far. This game is amazing.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's about time. I think the chat's waited long enough. Let's let the runners get in their one last rep, or whatever they want to do, and then we can get it right off into the bans and picks.
I ban affecting cards too.
All right, well that was to
Straight
be
in there.
expected, honestly.
We'll go with Beacon 2.
Beacon 2.
Beacon 2.
Beacon 2.
Okay, right on into it.
Has someone got
My
to
timer reset, please? Hello? Thank you. There we go. Sorry, what?
I was just asking if people have mutes ready. I can do that. Otherwise,
Yes.
All right, who wants the mutes? So we don't fight over them.
I got Bry.
well, I can just use the bot.
Okay,
Look at
Zephyr, you can do
being
that.
Fancy.
Yeah, I'm fancy.
Okay, runners, are you ready?
Yep.
I'm ready to go.
Let's count them in. 3, 2, 1, go.
Muted.
Here we are. Oh, Beacon 2 starts a little bit rough for GoviS here, and Bry, it's not
That's
the best I've ever seen, but it's gonna do just fine against this start out for GoviS. And Bry's flying. This hairpin's absolutely amazing and beautiful.
This is a level that perfectly defines what I just said at the start, which is Bry is someone who has put so many hours into practicing every second of this run. And
All
Beacon
52, they are flying.
That was such a good KRS.
This is such an intense. No. This is such an intense level, and with so much precise movement. And Bry has put so many hours into this, having the record at many different points over its history.
I mean, it's surprisingly close for those bonks at the beginning. This is still anyone's game. That's good.
Beautiful early fan cycle.
Yeah, so
And let's watch Bry's bonk. No
I
bomb
was gonna
provided.
get Mayo Bomb.
Yeah, so I want to throw out on that world record thing. Bryonato has only ever been defeated for the world record twice since he originally got it back in, I believe, 2017 or 2018. One of those 2 years. And those two people are Cash Mayo and
Oh my
Tweak.
goodness! Sorry.
And Bry just barely makes it on the
Bry's
heat
heart
sink.
is racing.
I
That
think
was so
I think
close.
Shug just nearly died.
That was so close. I'm so
GoviS
sorry,
gets a
Chloe.
good one too on the heat sink skip, but he's got
Ooh.
such a deficit here. It's going to take a huge mistake from Bry
Bry-
to really swing it here.
Coming in.
Sending
That was
Fizzy
good.
fans. Very
Right.
good.
Really good
Yep,
Fizzy
no,
fans.
no evil grunt this
Another
time. No sweet grunt.
And a door frame again. God damn it.
The door frame's just too short. And,
Holding the
Fizzy
Ooh,
That's a
fans.
good one though.
That's
still
a really
good
good
one.
That's also a good one, but yeah, we'll bring.
We have another person robbed of tournament PB by the door frame.
What was
tournament
my
best.
time on that? My timer didn't start.
I have you at a
My timer didn't-
154.
Oh wow.
Sorry, I had a what?
154.
And what did GoviS have?
205 looks like.
Oh fuck! I thought I lost. I was like, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, my timer didn't start either, so I was all messed up at the beginning.
Here I'm gonna open up a DM with you real quick, GoviS, and I'll write down our times.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll put 154 to 205.
All right.
Man,
Brian,
my
victory.
heart was. I thought I missed that.
Heat sink.
You
No.
nearly
Okay.
killed Shug.
Yeah,
Okay,
you nearly
so-
killed me on that.
Heatsink and Heatsink corner cut Fizzy fans were 3 heart attacks in a row for me. But I kind of told myself that like I need to just kind of get over my fear of corner cut and just send it, and I did. And I fucking I almost missed it. Terrifying.
I
Anyway.
thought you were gonna clip the edge of that pillar.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna ban effect and cause 2 once again.
Okay. I guess I'll pick Abyss one then.
Cool. Figured we were going here.
Yeah.
I have some fun information about this one too once our runners get into it.
My timer's working out, so I should have a local timer here.
I'm just gonna
All
check.
right.
Once again, our tournament best here is a 159 held by whatever shoe.
Sorry, my warriors are
See if
getting
either of
crossed on
these
the
two have
stats.
something to say about it.
That happens to me all the time, Smith.
Yeah.
Be like
I
that.
should probably make you guys I should probably just update Scoot's app and like make it so it auto fills out your text forms in OBS.
That'd be
Make
sick.
it do that with my
I
spreadsheet.
have
Yeah,
Academy.
Scoot had it doing that initially, and for some reason I was like, oh, I don't need that. But now that I've like been using it for a few days, I'm like, man, why did I say that? So
Well, you don't know what you need until you realize it was much later. It's like, oh dear, that would have been helpful.
I
Yep,
have
pretty much.
GoviS times are at 420 for this level.
oh yeah,
Oh,
no, that's correct. That
Okay.
is correct.
Keep that,
Just
keep
wanted
that
to
time
make sure.
check.
Yeah, no, it looks wrong, but
It looks rad to me.
yeah, it's
I'm
the best
all
time
set.
is probably his best is now from my match with him. So
Yeah, I think that was a
But-
215.
yeah, so you can just put 215.
All right. Runners, are you ready?
Yerp.
On to go. 3, 2, 1, go. The
All right.
Great Equalizer, the Into the Abyss Chapter 1. As I keep saying every single time, that Titan movement, not very much difference between the best players and some of the lower end ones. All gonna come down to the last part of this stage.
But as we mentioned in GoviS earlier game against you, Viz, or should I say against you, GoviS did a lot of work on this level.
Something
It's-
to note here, though. Brian and I were talking the other day, and about this and being what people call the cheese pick a lot. And Brian's told me that they have not banned this anywhere in the tournament, and the stats show it because he wants people to take them there. Because he was telling me he feels real good about this level.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, no, Bry believes that banning this is a waste of a ban in most
Yep.
situations.
Mhm.
And his bans are much more targeted, like we've been hearing by ENC2. GoviS was very big into pushing the ENC2 world record until Bladen took it from. And now we're heading to wall boost, and we're gonna have to watch it very closely here, seeing what
GoviS
types of
got
wall
stuck
boost
on-
people get.
Geometry coming towards it.
Oh,
Bry's
Bry
gonna have
gets
to
pushed
disembark
out. He's gonna have
here.
to get disembarked. Yep.
Oh,
GoviS gets a
and
clean
GoviS
one.
doesn't need it. Are they
Still
gonna get
not by
around?
any means over right now.
Wow.
Yep.
GoviS
we
is
got
in a
the-
very good spot.
We've got clear now.
GoviS stayed far
GoviS
enough
clears
back on
that
that.
perfectly.
Yep, that was
They can
very
set up
good.
for the frag.
GoviS goes instantly into the frag, the IL strat.
Good.
That was a
Boost.
good boost.
Makes
Oh
it
yeah,
onto
they're
the
sending
platform. Makes it
too?
cleanly into button.
He doesn't get enough boost to
Right,
get
doesn't
the
get it.
pillar. GoviS just has to cruise this home, but he's getting bonked on a lot of grunts. All you have to do is hit the button, GoviS.
Hit the
All you have
button,
to do is hit the button.
I think
He missed it. He missed it.
hit the
He
button.
definitely missed the button.
He missed the button
Oh,
100%.
Bry just needs to hit the
Oh
button
my
here, and he will
God.
take it. And he
Bry
does.
wins.
Bry lands the
Oh
button.
my God.
We need final timers. Final
Oh
timers
my-
on this.
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, makes all the difference.
Late. We need your final timers.
You go first, GoviS.
I got a 206.81.
205.6.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
It was
GoviS,
at
if you
the
didn't
end.
miss the button.
Oh my god.
The button was the difference maker.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Every
That's
time.
so tragic.
Every
No,
That's
time.
happened-
my button press was the only good part about that Abyss one.
I got
GoviS-
stuck on some,
GoviS
like I
just-
got stuck on like some invisible. There was nothing. I just got stuck on it at the beginning.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
like,
that.
think
That
you
was
just got
really
like
unfortunate.
pushed out by one of the window piece of geos, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
jump
I don't know
just
why
didn't
my
go where you
frag was
wanted
so
it to.
weak. Like I was really surprised that I had no frag boost. Because like
thought
I
I
threw,
was
Yeah.
gonna die at the
I
end.
threw it on the beep and I got nothing for it. I was like,
Oh geez.
okay.
You got
That's
blown
really
all
weird.
weirdly to the side too. That was a really weird trajectory.
GoviS was so clean coming into the button room.
Did you have to disembark or no?
No, I had a good wall boost.
Interesting.
GoviS overtook you there by
I
a
had
fair margin.
I had probably gotten that perfect like 10 times in a row before we played. So like when I missed it there, I was like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, like the fucking trick, dude. I'm banning effect and cause too again.
Hmm.
We would not get to play that GoviS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I feel like
that's
100% ban rate against GoviS.
I'll probably have to think about this one.
Yeah, you take your time, dude. Yeah, no
Yeah.
rush here. It's the
No
last game of the
rush.
day, so we can stall all we want.
I just want to shout
So
out
for 2
my
hours.
timing. I was within 0.1 seconds for both times.
That's epic.
Yeah.
Let's go, Smitty.
Smitty Pog.
Smitty Pog.
I think, well, it's gonna be an exact rematch of last year because I think we did a Beacon 2, then Abyss 1, and I think we did Fold. So I'll go Fold again.
Oh.
Did we
Keep the
play Fold
traditions
last year? I
alive.
don't know if we
Yeah.
did. Okay.
We did, and it was close, and I died at the very end. I
All right, I'm
remember
gonna
that.
go. I'm gonna clear the hitch real quick then.
Okay.
Yeah, both
Those
players
guys
make sure you clear the hitch.
For those of you
I
guys in
think I
chat
got it.
who haven't heard this yet, we have been mentioning it, but it is something in this game we have to bring up. Both players are clearing the hitch here. Basically, the first time you boot the game and the smart pistol lines up a target, causes a bit of a hitch in the game's performance of varying length for players, anywhere from like none to multiple seconds. So just quickly coming in here, clearing it out, makes everything fair and even for both runners.
Mine should already be cleared because I didn't close it from last time.
Let me make sure I
This-
got the NCS save thing working properly. Okay, cool. So
Very well made game we play.
I'm gonna check one more time. Okay. I will be all good to go.
Me too.
Mutes are ready.
Timer's ready.
All right,
I'm
Fluffy,
looking handsome.
do you want to do the honors?
I shall. On go, runners. 3, 2, 1, go. The
All
fold weapon as the potential last game of today. I love to see it.
You
The
do,
fold weapon
really,
checks
yeah.
so many skills: your pilot movement, your Titan core management, your Titan movement, your Titan combat. So many things get checked in this level, and I think it is one of the best expressions of skill in the entire game. The fact
Yeah.
that the pick rate for fold weapon has spiked this tournament has been one of my personal favorite things, and I don't know if I'm the one that caused it. I'm probably not, but I digress. Fuck yeah.
Dog, this is easily my favorite level, and it, like you said, it shows off everything. Everything gets
This-
shown off here.
I do. In terms of a tournament setting, I think this is the perfect level because it can be decided all in the start, or it can be all to the final second. It is all about getting the momentum, continuing it through the level in all the different aspects of
GoviS
the
has
game.
a beautiful opening.
Both of these
Yeah.
players are having pretty great openings so far.
Bro, I got a little hiccupy at the beginning there, but then like shot right back up to 50. Oh, well,
Oh,
bonk.
Bri bonks in the doors. And
Yeah, it's-
Oh, GoviS lose all their
GoviS
speed.
slows down.
They've all lost. They lost all their speed at the exact same point. But GoviS smoothly
Oh.
through the door, and now they're almost exactly synced. Coming through cooling vents right now.
Not good
It
wall
depends
kicks
on
coming
kicks.
from GoviS.
No, GoviS is losing a lot of speed compared to Bry here.
Bry did lose his speed coming into that section there, though, so GoviS is going to catch up.
Oh,
kind of
GoviS
a-
goes.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
Okay, that's
Where's
big.
Bry going? Well, where are both of them
Bry-
going?
Oh my goodness,
Bry's
that's
going
crazy.
through. GoviS going
Yeah, Bry's-
over.
Bry making the right decision there. If
Yeah.
you fall
Yeah.
down, it is faster to go through that little corridor because you will spawn the marker to be able to call in the Titan chassis quicker. So Bry with a very small lead, less than a second at this juncture.
Yeah.
This is the heads-up play, the experience coming through on Bry's side. And we're just going to have to watch them as they go through and build up their core here. Let's see who can get the better snuggle core, who gets more percentage here.
Bry truly is the GOAT of the Titanfall 2 speedrun. And
Yeah.
and so with
Line up for two.
even a small second.
GoviS got 60, but
But the
he
build
ended
was
up putting
better.
his gun away for a
also-
second there. And he got
Hit a
knocked
bit
back.
hitched on something, yeah. But a very nice phase dash to recover some time. Getting some good damage boosts as well.
We got a little bit of calm before the storm before we get to this door here.
This is, and there is no delay on any of these. Like, these guys are just actually keeping it this close all the way through.
Okay,
Yeah,
Bry's
that's
getting
true.
through the door, and Bry's has become extremely proficient at this here. Bry's gonna take a crouch kick off of this pillar here. Yep, and then a second crouch kick coming off
Ooh.
of this inner wall.
GoviS
my
takes
good-
Bry's
two,
is
though.
flying.
Bry hit 60 there. A little bit of a slowdown, but good. Oh, okay, gets it all back.
Bry builds
yes,
a height,
mantle.
but mantle
No,
over the
that's-
ledge. This is GoviS' chance to
GoviS.
claw back some difference. They're very close to each other. Very minor
a
differences.
kick.
in
Oh,
height.
GoviS
is a
smokes on the fucking Marvin.
Yeah, fuck Marvin's. We hate
Fuck
Marvin's
Marvin.
chat.
It is a 3-second difference into the Sloan fight. That can swing on any number of things. The
Yo.
fight itself, one player getting pre-charge or not. Sloan using core in one situation and not could be a 3-second swing. This is by no means over. And let's go. Here we are, the Sloan fight.
What a way to end the day, right? What a way
Yep.
to end week 2 for Mach 2 March.
Bry coming forwards, gets a very nice first stage.
Yep. Brian has a
And
great setup for Fizzy.
GoviS gets the core, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, this is. It's starting to look like curtains for GoviS, but there's many things
Oh,
can still
GoviS
go
hasn't
wrong.
realized. Oh no.
Did GoviS, were they slow or was that bad luck? I was not looking.
That was core.
They were just. Yeah, it was just because of the core.
That's happened a couple times this bracket.
And
GoviS can
this is
still
a
get
textbook Sloan
pre-charge.
fight for Bry right now.
Yeah, Bry's on definitely
Oh.
on pace to get it.
GoviS hitched a little and has missed that. That's going to be detrimental. It means it's very
Bry's
difficult
got
for GoviS. GoviS is not going to get pre-charge here, unfortunately.
This
Yeah,
is-
pre-charge for bryonato. This is a huge swing in Bry's favor on the Sloan fight itself.
So does Bry send? Does Bry send a good escape? Do they
Oh,
go for some
and
escape?
GoviS is in danger. He's going to die.
Oh,
Yeah,
GoviS has to
died.
execute. Oh, no, GoviS didn't execute, and it's
Oh, that's.
basically curtains. GoviS, you
That
have to
would be-
respawn. You can't just. You gotta do something, man. It's grim, but you gotta play it to the end.
And gets
Yeah.
core
And
again.
another
That's just-
core.
That's freaking core. Fuck
This is
you,
just
Zara.
salt in the wound.
Yeah, get out of here.
Fuck Sloan. Me and my friends hate Sloan.
And
Yeah, all my
pretty good,
homies hate Sloan.
Me and my homies
pretty
hate
good
Sloan.
Andy shot setup for Bry.
Yeah.
And this is.
I mean, this was neck and neck until we got here, and we can't be surprised that this fight swings things. That's kind of the nature of this fight. It's very systematic, and if you're off script, it is weird and sometimes very confusing if this fight goes off script. So,
GoviS
Yeah.
getting a fairly good fight second time around, apart from this first core.
Yeah. If GoviS had this at the first time around, it would be a much different story. But it
slow
will
and
take a
manual,
lot
eh?
of stuff. It'll take a lot of stuff going wrong for
They're
this.
gonna get
to,
Andy shot, but not
they-
pre-charge.
I think they got.
No, they did get pre-charge.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
I thought.
Yeah,
If
that
you
is
see
still an
97.
entire Sloan fight's worth of
Yeah.
like at this juncture, bryonato has roughly a minute lead into this section, and it would it would take Bry having a massive fuck up in the escape sequence to really swing this back in GoviS' favor. With that said, it has happened before.
We have seen Bry have bad luck.
And Bry's on a really good pace right now too. I think Bry might be in a spot to potentially tournament gold here.
I also think that if Bry wins this 3-0, there's going to be a huge boon to their mentality because they took a rather rough loss to the Reginals when they had been playing relatively hot, and this can help them, give them the boost they need to just maybe just push all the way to the end.
7-17 is the number Bry needs to beat if he wants to make a statement here.
He will be landing around the 653 mark. He absolutely can beat that with what he's got. Moving on in,
will Bry be sending Hyper's Weekscape?
Good distance, getting a low trigger, very nicely done. Going for the strafe speed. He does not quite get enough.
45, no, Bry's opting out. Yeah.
I agree with that play. Did not get the speed that he needed to even attempt a version of it. Just going to go for his Weekscape. Get it out. And that is going to be it. Very well done. Bry will take a 7-21. A 7-21 from Bry and the victory over GoviS.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to, I was going for Hyper's Weekscape, and then I realized I forgot the strafe pattern I used, so I was like, well, never mind.
Your brain was like, oh, I forgot where I put that.
Yeah, like, I have to do that, I feel like I gotta warm up the strafe pattern just because, like, it just feels weird.
It's so different than what you're used to.
It feels weird. Where's GoviS at?
GoviS is getting into the Arc Injector. They died during Sloan fight.
That's too bad.
You guys were three seconds apart going into the Sloan fight, and unfortunately, GoviS died at the end of it.
I'll tell you what, I think the weakest part of my game, like, in general right now, is Fold Intro. I don't think there's a single segment of the game I'm worse at.
You were just only just ahead coming.
I mean, yeah.
No, there was a little bit of
Fold Intro is bad. It's really bad.
It was a little sussy this time. We talked about it a little bit, but you like cleaned it up. I mean, if you sent that Weekscape, tournament gold was on the table for you. Yeah, if you had sent that Weekscape, so it was a good level overall.
Well, I'll be interested to see if I fight Malta or whatever shoe or Cash. Fuck.
The big question mark.
Sorry, Bumpkin.
Or Bumpkin. Sorry. Yeah.
All right, let's bring GoviS back into the fold.
Bump King.
Yeah, that's definitely. I hope before anyone clips that out of context, that's not a slide on Bumpkin.
Clip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. GoviS, sadly, that did not go your way as you may have expected.
I died in the exact same spot I did last year against Bro.
No, wait, no shit. Execute Sloan if you're doomed. Execute Sloan if you're doomed. It's slower than killing her, but it's faster than dying.
I just completely I basically just lost all thought, I guess.
Yeah, you can deer in the headlights in that very easily.
Yeah, I feel
because I would have gotten the battery, but the brute punched me out of the way. That doesn't happen to me often, so I just didn't know what to do.
I feel that. GG's GoviS.
GG.
Yeah.
It was good showing.
Good chilling.
Getting knocked out of the tournament by Bladed and you. I take.
Yeah. That's you definitely. Yeah, if you get knocked out of the tournament by person with the world record and then person that would have the world record if they grinded, it'd just be like that at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that just happens. It's like sometimes, the Vizes, we get bad brackets.
Yeah, that's true.
This time was my fault, but last time it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
I got the prediction payout, Piggy. Thank you. Oh,
I got it just now. Too slow. All right, stream. Smitty is gonna throw it back over to me, and we will be closing out the stream, just kind of taking a look at what's ahead, what to expect next week, and I'll be saying